out on the street, Salem, you hear screams and everything. Paul, you hear screams and yelling. Commotion's going on back from the way you came in the market area.
Turn around and look, see what's happening.
People are fleeing out of the market area. First, it doesn't look like anybody's hurt or anything, but then you see a religious lady of the Order of San Lisbon. They wear all white, kind of like nuns, and she's got, looks like blood spray all over her habit, all over her clothing. And she's hiking up her skirts and running down the cobblestone streets. More people come. Another guy looks like he has a spray of blood across his face, and some people are weeping, men too. Again, you see these people coming up crying. There's all sorts of yelling and screaming and everything. They're trying to get past you. You're going to have to kind of elbow your way back down kind of a little bit of a slope into the market district if you want to see what's going on.
All right, so I'll pull out my hammer. I'm looking for, like people that don't look panicked or look out of the ordinary of the rest of the crowd,
It seems that everybody's panicked. Wutha.
Yes.
Okay, you hear all this screaming and everything. Help, save him, save him. You're now passing through the market. Do you want to come down and see what's going on?
Absolutely, yeah. Try and make my way through the crowd, dodge my way from people that are coming past me, trying to get to the source of the commotion.
When you get near, you see a body lying on the ground. Looks to be that his throat was cut ear to ear. He's lying in a huge pool of blood. There's blood sprayed on building posts, on the stucco wall of the building. I mean, it was a lot of blood.
Do I recognize the man at all?
Yeah.
I'm going to rush over to him. Obviously, I'm guessing he's probably dead already.
Yeah, he's bled out. At this point, you see, not yet, you see a guy come running up. Looks to be maybe a man at arms. Wearing kind of raggedy clothing, but carrying a hammer in his hand and a sword on his belt. He's just going to get there. So you're going to kind of slide a little bit in the blood, but manage to keep your feet. And that's what you see.
I was going to look shocked.
And remember who's following you. And behind you, less than 10 seconds, you see the pretty dark-haired girl that's been following you with a badge on her cloak come running up behind you.
I was going to look shocked, like, oh, fuck.
Okay. Salem, you look on the ground, the body's your father. No sign of the other deputy who happens to be your uncle. There's all that you see is a lot of blood. His neck was, whatever blade cut his throat was so ridiculously sharp, it cut it all the way to the vertebrae.
I'm going to look over at the girl. Whoever did this is still close. We can still find them.
One of the Thieves Guild members is said to use a blade that's so sharp that it has magical properties. But your dad had good terms with the Baron of Stem. Whoever it was too slick, they left no tracks. Okay, here's your uncle went up and cut down an alley.
I'm not even going to talk to these two people that are in front of me. I'm cutting right to the alley to try to find...
Okay, well, again, there you saw a Kulu priest was there too.
In the alleyway?
No, was there looking at your father.
Yeah, I'm not
or appeared a Kulu, that's all you know.
Can't hit him any mind. Going straight for my uncle.
I'll take off after.
The guy that you were following is now following you. When you get to the alley, you see your uncle come limping out. And he's limping pretty badly.
I'm going to come over to him immediately, make him lay down and check his leg. I assume he's making you limp.
Yeah, he stepped in some caltrops.
Caltrops?
Stupid thief stole something off of a table, and then when I go to chase him, he throws these damn things in the alley. This is a rookie mistake. I should have known he would do something like this.
I'm going to turn around and point the crossbow at the people that are behind me. Did one of you do this?
Mike, you have a crossbow pointed at you from this distraught woman.
I put my hand up like, you were following me the whole time. You know I didn't do this.
I'm fine. What has happened? Why do you look so sad?
Father's been killed in the streets.
What? He's going to shove you out of the way and limp over? Because that's his brother. And look at the body. Wutha, this...
I'll get out of his way.
This gray-haired guy's going to look up to you. Can you do nothing for him?
He bled out long before I got here. I'm sorry.
Look how sharp the blade is.
Did you know this man?
This is my brother, the sheriff of Stem.
I'm very sorry for your loss, my friend. I'm going to reach down and, cover his eyes. If his eyes are open, just, close his eyes. and just kind of bow my head a little bit. And I'm not going to say a prayer to Bully, but I'm going to think just something like, Bully, watch over and make sure he gets where he's going, while listening to his brother.
At this point, a little boy comes up, and he's going to start pulling on your cloak, Salem.
All right, I'm gonna reach down and pick him up.
He's about 8 to 10 years old. You don't need to pick him up, but I know who did this. I saw him.
Do you remember which direction he went in?
He ran down the alley, and he burst into our hiding place where we hide so that people don't mess with us. But I know him. I've seen him around. He's a thief. His name is Arcus. He killed this man.
I'm gonna look at my uncle. Rally the town guards. Alert the town. I'm going to follow him. I'm going to follow down to the alleyway behind the child.
Okay, the kid's going to take you down the alley, and he takes you to some boxes and pushes them aside. We were hiding down in there, and he burst into us, and he told us he would kill us all if we said anything, and we were scared, but we had to wait till he left.
Is there any way out of here?
Yes, come, I will show you. There's a lantern lit down there.
Is anybody still around in the street?
Paul, the man-at-arms, is with you.
Man-at-arms, come here. I want you to stand outside this door. If anyone that is not either I or a police officer of STEM, you kill them. No questions asked. You're officially deputized.
Okay, he just deputized you.
All right, I'll tuck it in my belt my belt as best I can to where it's still full, and pull out my sword and hammer and stand at the ready.
Little boy, where does the other door lead to get out of these tunnels?
This way. Follow around the building.
I'm gonna go around the building.